All right, let me see now. Okay, wait. Did I hear myself? Okay, perfect. So, sorry for yesterday, guys. I tried to do streaming yesterday, but oh my god, my leg was in so much pain, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that today. But good news is, I got my pain meds, so, better late than never, right? So, that's the best part. Now I can actually get started on this. And today, we're getting on Zenless because I wanted to do Star Rail, but unfortunately Star Rail's updating. So I can't do it. But you know what that means? It means Black Swan is on the way, baby. So I'm just going to get this stuff out the way. All right, that's all good there. Let me just check my fortune. Give me a good one. Nothing. Damn it. Oh well. It's better than waking up the pupper, at least. Oh wait, the combat is almost in. And I'm still not at... I should probably do that one last logistic part. I'll probably do it after the stream today. How much battery charge do I have? Oh, I'm good. Okay. So you know what? I guess I'll do a little bit of, probably do a little bit of money grinding. I'll tell you what, yeah. I'll definitely get a bit of money spent in there, because I definitely am going to need that. And who better to give me all the money I need than the rat.
Stage is mine. Hit him where it hurts. Watch your blind spots.
Keep it up!
Found your weakness.
Keep it up!
Find your weakness.
God, I love playing Jane. I love playing Jane. I don't care what anyone says. I still think she's like to this day like top 3 physical. Is that me insanely coping because I just love this rat? Maybe. Maybe.
Change is mine. Watch your blind spots. Hit him where it hurts.
Keep it up.
Get the rat. The rat. Okay, cool. So that's my 4 dailies done. Where'd my vape go? Oh, there's my vape. All right, so, definitely gonna get started on more of this. Alrighty. Oh, just gotta make sure everything's good. My leg is fine, by the way. It's just ridiculously relaxed, which is just how I like it. Like, outfit reward. Huh. I didn't know Panyin who had an outfit. That's pretty cool. I'll probably do that later, though. I could try Yishuan now, but I don't know. I don't know. Wait, who's the latest? Oh, that's if I have Angels of Delusion, but I'm not gonna get that one. I don't know. These new characters don't really appeal to me. I mean, if I wanted an idol character, maybe, but like the only idol character I need, real talk, is Astra. So like, I don't really need anything else. I'ma be real. You know what? I think I will do a little bit of combat stuff if I have any. Cactus Flowers Invitation. Oh, hey, is that Bernice? Oh, it is Bernice. How you doing, Bernie? Got a little something for you. You got to guess, though. Is it in my left hand or my right hand? I'm going to go with left. You got it. Here you go. You guessed right. So you must have great luck today. You had something in both hands, didn't you? Of course not. Okay, giving gifts is the best feeling in the world. If you don't believe me, why don't you try gifting me a little something? You know what, Bernie? You're right. I should gift you a little something. For being my favorite little pyromaniac. Alright, let me clear this thing out the way, and then I will get back on that story. What's this combat about? How many prepaid power cards do I have? Do I really want to do that? Oh, wait, I forgot I had this team. This was actually pulling some numbers. But you know what I want to do right now?
I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
How about we're going now? No problem. On my way. Promise that the Qingming blade will always be raised towards your enemies.
This team also does some pretty good numbers too. Like, I didn't think this team would work out well. I really, honest to Christ, did not think this team would work out well. Because I know you got Astra buffing both attack and rupture, which is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, just leave it to me, boo-boo.
Are you ready for this? I'll be fine. I am ready.
Oh, damn. Got the ether bolts here.
Here we go. Where are you going? Stand down.
All right, I'll take the mic.
Oh, I see a little something. There we go. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, shoot.
Let's see you handle this. My turn now. A little more. Leave it to me.
Oh my god, Shungwang's saving the day up in here.
Here we go. Cut through darkness.
That actually went well. Actually went better than I thought. Oh man, yo, my leg feels so relaxed right now, yo. Like, enemies present. Okay.
Are you ready for this? My turn.
I'll take you. Out of my way.
Together, we'll
Yeah, about
become
that.
a miracle. My turn Let's cool things down.
What's this? Ether currents deal overwhelmingly more damage. Agents and enemies won't be able to take it. Oh. Oh.
Ready for this?
Change is mine.
So it really is instant death, even for me, too.
I'll be fine. Blazing arc.
Don't worry.
Cut through darkness.
A little reward.
Good form.
Oh, no.
Let my singing bring hope. Catch the rhythm.
I messed that up. Okay. No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. Oh, never mind. Yep. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Leave this part to me.
So it's you. You beat up the guys on the perimeter, and you ruined my expensive shielded defender. You're quite impressive. Too bad you don't know when to quit. It's time I take you out. Does this mean it's a one-on-one?
Out of my way!
It's no one-on-one.
Catch the rhythm.
The ending's already written. As the shadows.
Cut through darkness.
Guess what? Move it!
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
A little reward.
The line is drawn.
All right, devil trigger time. Let's go.
Frost scorching.
Finally, the etheric currents around here have settled down. Remember the guy you saw? If I remember correctly, he used to be in charge of this etheric tower park. Suddenly, both the public security and the defense force are too distracted to pay any attention to the outer ring. So he seized this chance to stake his calm and to stake his claim on this etheric energy park. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing now. Thanks to your help, things are finally back to normal. I'll pay you right away. Thank you so much. No worries. Glad to help. Dang, I still got S, even though I lost Xung Wang on that one. You know what? I'm fine with that, I guess. Kinda, sorta. Check the letter in the record box. Alrighty, sure, I'll see what's up. Looks like the Orchidea's been handling. Alright. Oh, sweet. Oh, well, that's awesome. That's nice of them. Oh, wow, I had to talk to Fufu. What did it say I needed to watch TV with Belle then? Like, what? Eh, I'm not complaining. Fufu's adorable. Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you, Senior. So you're asking about that? Well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't going to cut it anymore, so I asked Junior Belle to tutor me. Belle is tutoring you? Huh? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about my recent observations. When Belle goes to see Fufu, she often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Belle seems more like the one asked for favors. And Senior, you were answering everything so smoothly just now. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. Sounds like an admission. All right, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Alrighty, I guess I'll grab the herbs from Peace Herbal. Sorry, I didn't want to, like, wait whenever I'm having a vape break. So, like, you can tell when I'm having a vape break, I'm just, like, mashing the button. Oh, I'm so glad I got my swimsuit red. 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 Alright, Mello, what you got for me? Hey, Wise, what brings you to Siloon Bay? I wanted to talk about some Wu-Tang root. You need Wu-Tang root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch. Though that stuff's bitter, tastes awful if you ask me. I didn't know Shiyuan was a Thyran. Okay. Alrighty, back to Swabian Temple. Alright, Belle, you got some explaining to do. Ah, Wise, where'd you run off to? I've been looking everywhere for you. You weren't even picking up your phone. Oh, what's up? The videotape inventory at home wasn't adding up. Took me forever to find where your logbook was, but it's all good now. Sorry, Junior Belle. I was just at a Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Wise there, and he helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu, so you don't have to worry about it. Alrighty, word. Senior Yi went to Peace Herbal? Yep. Belle seems to have something to say. Well, Belle is looking over a message from someone, her face turning serious. The kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Wise, perfect timing. I feel like I've heard that before. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? Might as well, I'm right here.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality itself? Do you have any plans to address it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic.
Word.
But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
True.
It's all because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma is spreading rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
I would hope so. But the root of the Exaltist evil.
But the Exaltist actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
Oh?
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Why did they?
Is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power game between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquai Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
Yes. Phaethon, a legend among proxies, an outlaw of the underground, the last disciple of a secret research institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand, the one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse.
Do we really
It's
have to
my
go
time to
that
shine,
far?
right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Oval Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster.
Oh, Oval Squad time.
On personal dealings with you, I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Very.
So, we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But but the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
There's still no lead on our teacher yet.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, taking down the Exaltis, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. Hope we don't run into any annoying people. But hey, we get to team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Wise? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Yishuan, Shifu, and the others know. Yep. I've been expecting you, Wise. Don't give me that Yishuan Shifu is all-knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunque's summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. I won't bring shame to the sect. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltis play dirty, and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Swabian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. Okay. Alright, I forgot that's still there. The Defense Force sent word. We're meeting up with Obel Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lenmian Hollow. Alright, we're meeting in there. That's right. The Defense Force wants us to link up with Obel Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obel Squad and to test our capabilities as the Mayor's special envoys. I've spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Alright, well, if I gotta start ranking up Obel Squad characters real quick... Oh, it already gave me a preview? Hey, yo, really? That's gonna be dope, though. So, Sophie and Soldier 11.
No matter I've got your fighting. Let's start the ready for combat.
Speaking of Soldier 11,
Time for some more.
I only the brave will. I am the eye of
Awaiting further instructions.
I should be getting on this next. Damn. I was hoping to see about getting 10 across, but I guess that'll work for now. Dang, I was really hoping, really hoping. Let me at least get 9 across the board for her, because I got plenty. Yeah, I really wish I could have at least had 10 across for that, but I really wish I could use mine. I really wish I could use Trigger in my Soldier 11, but, you know. Oh well. Actually, you know what? This could give me an opportunity to grab some more. Because I do need to grab more fire stuff anyway. Let's see. Do I have all 5 set up? Yep. I do want to try that team again.
Take your time. I'm listening.
The asset confirmed. Take a deep breath. The spot. This weather's perfect. No matter. Promise to tell the Qingming blade will always be raised towards your enemies.
Oh wait, no, this is the Spook Shack team. Okay.
How about a little late night adventure? My dream. Promise to tell me if anything's wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's actually going to be pretty dope. All right, I'll give this a shot. I didn't think I would hit all 3, but all right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I want to try to have an ether support that isn't Astra or Nicole. I mean, I know my Lucia ain't the best, but...
Here we go. Wanna play a game? My turn. Don't worry. Stand down. Leave this part to me. Let's see you handle this. Where are you going? Strawberry, this one's mine. Thanatos,
This team actually isn't so bad. Now that I'm looking back on it, this team ain't bad. Definitely not bad. I don't know if I want to try to do Yuzuha next if I get her. Maybe, I don't know. I do want to keep the Spook Shack vibe going, but...
What's this? Back to sleep. End. I am ready. Pretty, right? I am ready. Watch out. Like a shadow. Wanna play a game? Leave it to me.
Definitely need to raise Shungwang and Lucia more, but... Yeah, no, this is going to come out really, really well, I'm hoping. I just want to get Soldier 11 to at least 9 across the board, possibly. Since I can't really get 10 right now, but...
Don't worry, one thing will do. Back to sleep. Your lightning strike! Wanna play a game? My turn! Watch this! Are you ready for this? Where are you going? Pretty, right?
How much of a clear time would that be? Oh, wow. Oh, okay, a minute 7. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I do need to get a little bit more in there. If it were any other team that I'm working on, oh. Alright, where's Soldier 11? Oh wait, I can get 10 across the board. Nice. Sweet. Alright, that looks good. 10 across the board. That's what I like to see.
You know, I really like your scent. Let's fire it up.
Bernice is almost there. She's at 10. How many do I need? Oh, I need a couple bit more of,
Ready and waiting.
I do want to prepare for Soldier a little bit. No, oh wait, no, that is Soldier 11. Okay, cool. Electric. Alrighty. Good enough for me. And yeah, this team, oh my god, this team actually really works well together. Still upset that I can't use Trigger. I mean, like, when it comes to the actual thing. I'm pretty sure I might be able to, but I don't know.
Ether Ribbon activate.
Targets exactly required.
Show no mercy. I'll pierce right through. Show no mercy.
Initiating devastating strike.
Let's paint this place red with your firepower.
Firepower on maximum.
God, I love playing Seed. Seed. Of course, Seed's gonna be like my MVP for this. Seed really just blows everyone out of the water. Like, out of the water with this one.
Ether Ribbon activate. Not over yet. Adjusting for wind. I'll pierce right through. Get this over with. I'll pierce right through.
Second target.
I'm in perfect shape.
See, don't go darting too far ahead, okay? The melody of combat.
Second target.
Oh, well, that was good. That was a good quick. That was a damn. I want to see if I can get as much stuff for Soldier, Rima, and Grace as possible. That way, all I need to do is just complete the Notorious Hunts on the next refreshment, and then I'm Gucci. Then I can finally continue with the Oval Squad story here, because Sophie... I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll regret not pulling for her instead of going for Seed, but...
You're in my sight. I'll pierce right through.
Second target.
I'm in perfect shape.
Not over yet.
Maximum firepower.
Supporting position.
Oh, perfect, perfect. How many? I can do 2 more, and then I can be able to dip out and continue with the story here.
Ether vision activate.
Not over yet. Let's treat him to that.
Hostile vaccine. Please evade immediately.
Show no mercy.
This is your lucky day.
Unleashing maximum firepower.
I'll pierce right through.
Keep for the head, Senior.
God, I love playing as Haramasa. I like how a lot of people thought that Haramasa was like just bad, but I'm like, bro, what? No. Haramasa's not bad. Power Crept, maybe. But like, if you focus more on his crit status rather than like, you know, his ER, this dude will put numbers in, especially with Trigger and Seed on a team, or even better, like Seed and Grace on a team.
Not over yet. I'm in perfect shape.
Show no mercy.
Firepower maximum.
Increase firepower. Supporting position. You're in my sight. Time to pin them down.
Exactly what I mean. All right.
A mission?
Ready and waiting.
Let me see something. Ah, damn, close. Close.
Let's fire it up.
Alrighty. Let's go on ahead and talk it up with Belle real quick, and then we'll continue on. I just wanted to pre-farm a little bit more on Soldier 11 because I want to get that final skill up for her. All right, the Defense Force sent word we're meeting up with Obel Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are Lemmy Hollow. Yeah, I remember that part. All right, let's head off to bed real quick, and then we'll continue. Do not go gentle into that good night. What kind of title are some of these things, man? Like, what are some of these titles? In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magus's memory.
City center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Dang, Magus, what happened with you?
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back.
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back!
So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
Oh, yikes.
I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic went longer than expected. Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
They could be.
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Alrighty. Captain Magus, squad member Orphe. I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Huh? But were you the one? But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary systems check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Alright, let's head to the operation briefly before the Colonel scolds everyone in Obel Squad for being late. Soldier 11 and Seed are here. Obel Squad, assemble! What was it? Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed, you're a soldier too. If you joined the Scout, Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past, something about being in the Scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. Alrighty, well, there's Captain Isolde. Members of Obel Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow. The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
All right, Orphe. All right, when Orphe and Magus are off field, they can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recovered bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold on to unleash the X special attack heat charge, granting the whole squad the zeroed-in effect, which boosts their abilities. Okay.
Agent Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus. Agent reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective? Rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obel Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
And we're about to find out.
Stay focused on the battle.
Oh, here we are.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Those are some long titles.
Hey everyone, forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
So this is the amazing Mr. Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Mr. Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
Underworld? That's a little,
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
well, as long as you're standing by the right value.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Villain or not.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
Wow, okay.
I've never seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
I don't plan on it. Uh-oh.
More enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status. Keep your back, Agent Squad, come in.
Ignite! Oh no. Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in hollows. Interference patterns suggest this could be intentional jamming by the Exaltists.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Another squad is pinned down. Agent Squad, do you copy?
I was hoping to maybe cut that, but...
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Agent Squad.
Seed and the others should be okay, right?
Restore comms is to disable the nearby...
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
Oh, we're playing as Seed. Let's do it. I already know about Seed gameplay.
Seed, Blitz Squad. Do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comms system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first. Then regroup with the Captain ASAP.
Hi.
I wonder if the proxy... I mean, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
Come in.
Oh my god, I love Seed. Oh, whoop.
Agent Squad, come in.
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment. Recalibrating.
Ethereals keep emerging from the miasma.
They sure have a large reserve of miasma.
Agent Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Alright, it's a switch linked to the ether transmission device. A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data port, and once the turbulent ether... And then once turbulent ether in the transmission system grows still.
Remote support. In position.
Yep, that's Trigger for you.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. Time for us to show them what we've got, Orphe.
I mean, we already did, Magus.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
This is an ether research device built by Porcelumix. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? That was in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? Doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous, too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's just keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Mr. Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think... Keep moving.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
All right.
Coffin?
Seed.
A thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
I wouldn't really say that, Seed. Oh boy, a bamboo workbench. Let's go. My little.
I've hacked the unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
No, Megs.
I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
No one's hacking into anything of yours, Mags. No worries. Yeah! Alrighty, sweet.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. To be honest, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if...
Oh, whoop. These obstacles are blocking Aegis Squad's paths to our rendezvous point. Let's clear them while we wait for them. Okay, so why don't we just smack them?
Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
Oh, feature currently unavailable. Alright. Oh, there we are. There's Seeb. Seeb.
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
The pilot of this
You're
mech.
Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex inspection.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Aww. Who's Seed Senior?
Senior. Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
Oh?
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
You're not much better, Soldier 11.
Or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel also seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. Dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Leave it to me.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates unknown to the Defense Force. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
I mean...
Mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
They won't be able to escape. I'm Phaethon after all.
I got this.
Okay.
Those are all sacrifices?
Fate, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. Good job. 6, 5, 2, 1.
Uh-oh.
0. Now we're all clear. Obel Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Hey, the squad up. Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery. Oh.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
Final sacrifice is about to begin.
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
That's how the Exaltists operate.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator, which often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting New Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Magus, chill.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Exactly, Magus, tranquilo.
You've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes, too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Mira, Senora Robata, chill.
Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porsalumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yphae Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Damn!
300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
There's a problem. The situation isn't that bad yet.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices in them. The Obscura devices I saw on Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
I mean...
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Yphae Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
Alright, watch out for a last-ditch counterattack.
Is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Alright, the military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. with what little strength we have left.
We don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, we've already won. May the Creator refine you.
May the Creator refine me! Sure, I guess.
The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today.
Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. I like how Seed is so small. Like, she usually looks like so tall, but it's because she's on that Segway.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Oboe Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
When is Internet sketchy?
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to give that some thought.
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Uh-oh.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
But
she's not the most soft-spoken. But Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away, and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Girl, it's not dirty money. Jesus, I'm not that kind of proxy.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
Oh, yikes.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
The Major General?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty, well, meet the Major General. Adjutant, sir, the Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. Alrighty.
Your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Wise.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Wise.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit.
Well, I think we found our antagonist of this chapter.
Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. He's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy.
Yeah, I really don't like this guy already.
Supervision? Since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow expert sent personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. so I'm afraid I can't escort Wise to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde? Until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunkrei Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Mr. Ambassador.
Yeah, definitely don't like this Lorenz character. Something already feels off about him. I'm really sorry, Wise. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access. Allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us. Whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. Well, at least I know Isolde's on our side. Can't really say the same for Lorenz, but after briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Nah, probably just him. Probably. Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world, I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just going back down to rest at Swabian Temple, we shouldn't be stopped, right? We shouldn't be. I mean, damn. What the? Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. The argument draws attention to several nearby soldiers. Uh-oh. Are you okay, Wise? Comrade, Wise is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Mr. Wise got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Damn, so why can't I... Oh, whoa. Oh, well, hello there, Dakota. Or should I say, the absolute troglodyte who put their friggin' lanterns on, like, difficult places to find. Ugh. Spent, like, almost half an hour to 45 minutes looking for those things, you know. How dare you put one on the damn ship, too, and on one of the spies. Why? Like, literally, why? Yeah, you heard me. You heard troglodyte. I don't know, like, okay, these muscle relaxers are making me, like, loopy, kind of. Like, I'm all numb all over my body, and I feel like my brain is numb, too, so I'm just randomly spouting shit. I was gonna say, like, something else. Like, I was gonna say shady snake or, like, something. But I was like, no. Let me try to sound intelligent, at least.
Rude. Roxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
Oh wow, just me a challenge? Alright, no worries, no worries, I got you. I got you. Oh no, I appreciate those gifts. I appreciate those gifts. But the fact that you put it in an area, like, hard to reach... Oh, I saw it! No, I saw them dishes. I saw them dishes.
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only natural I've learned how to avoid torture, right?
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
I should probably, like, change the gifts I got to be, like, one of those premium, like, premium dishes you can only get, like, in Natlan or something.
What does that mean?
Like the one with the little Prima gem next to it.
Precious faith had locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Magus needs to dial it down a bit.
That's just... so...
That's terrible.
Trigger, were you about to say it's good? Oh my god, you can see by Trigger's reaction. Oh my god, I forgot Trigger stalks us so hardcore.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea...
I like how you can see by Trigger's reaction. She's like, I caught him. He's all mine.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exalters faster than you think.
So Dakota, a nice little update about this medicine mix. Oh my god. My whole body feels like I'm on cloud 9 right now. Like literally, oh my god. I have no pain, no spasms whatsoever. And it feels so... like I could literally move my leg in like ways to try to make it comfy. And like back then it would be painful and like the spasms would be like...
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than...
Yeah, and the fact that... yeah, no, for real. And the fact that, you know, the hospital, the health...
I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
What was it? The fact that they said that they sent it 3 times in a row, which they did not. And then the fact that workers' comp said that they were going to get legal if, you know, we call and they said it wasn't brought a 3rd time. And then finally, that was when they were like, okay, we're going to send it now. They literally had to threaten with going legal.
Never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
No, for real, right? Because, like, apparently I'm not the first person that's happened to. And a lot of people have been threatening to sue for that. So that's when they're like, oh, okay, fine. And then, like... for real, I am literally part clanker now because of this, you know? And then here's the worst part. You ready for this? They tried billing my insurance when they were supposed to bill workers' comp. Like, I had a case number and everything for workers' comp. And they tried to bill my insurance, not workers' comp, as it should have been. I got all that from the agent that's been helping me out. Which, by the way, I know she ain't listening on this. She's probably never going to see this. But a big shout out to Candace of Gen X. Like, she's been an absolute angel helping me out here. Like, oh my god. Like, the fact that she has called me and I've been, like, crying because of the spasms, the uncontrollable spasms. She's been trying to help me out with all my other appointments, etc., etc. Real talk, oh my god. Like, it feels like she's one of the only people that actually cares. The saints sent from the heaven. Right? Oh my god. Like, when I told her about everything, she's like, oh, I'm getting on this right now. I'm heading to an appointment right now. Like, she would literally tell me, I'm heading to an appointment right now, but I'm going to call them while I'm heading to this appointment. And I'll text the case manager for workers' comp over at the hospital while I'm at this appointment. So I'm making sure that everyone gets on track. She will literally take care of things while in appointments with other clientele. Like, that's how much of a workaholic she is, but an amazingly noble workaholic. Oh my god. And you know what sucks? You know what sucks too? I got a couple texts earlier from a place that originally turned me down, but then they asked me, oh, hey, do you want to see about working this position full time? So I had to let them know, hey guys, you may have to hold that position for me, or at least let me tell you when I'm able to get back on my feet. So I had to explain what happened, and they were like, oh man. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? If only you had hired me sooner, you know, this wouldn't have happened. So I'm not trying to like guilt them, but at the same time, I'm just like, this would have happened a lot sooner. This wouldn't have happened at all if y'all had just hired me sooner. Just saying. So yeah. Yeah, I had the opportunity for a full-time thing, but it looks like I might have to pass it down now, at least for a while, until another position opens up. Which sucks, but, you know, I mean, hey, I can't work right now. I can't, like, may not have fallen. For real, I really may not have fallen if they had just gotten me earlier, but do they, you know, like, what else can I say? Oh my god, look at Seed. She's so adorable. Oh my god. I like how all the Obel squad members are like literally squatted up here along with the Obel Bang Boo. Like you got Trigger, Soldier 11, Orphe, Seed, the Obel Bang Boo, and Seed Senior. They're all here. This is like a major, like, you know what? Hold on a second. I wonder if I can... Oh, wait. Yeah! There we go. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I think out of everyone, yeah, Trigger's still taller. The only reason why Seed looks slightly taller than Trigger is because she's on the Segway. Obel Squad is all here. All right, time to... Oh my god, I love Seed. Seed is like just as messed up as Bernice. First up for inspection, Mercury. Mercury here. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. Mm-hmm. I always get nervous when Seed does my checkup. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Aye. Next up is Trigger's sniper rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. Yeah, Seed is just as maniacal as Bernice. The thing is, at least with Bernice, she has friends to tolerate. You know, like she has friends that tolerate her. Seed has like a messed up past. Like she's always been raised on her own. Like she grew up on her own. So like, you know, she doesn't know the concept of human emotions in a way, but you never notice it because of how chipper she is. What was it? A sniper's weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. As a sniper player myself, I know that for a fact. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. What, the fact that Magus knows how fucked up Seed is.
Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear, no doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again. Oh my god, nitro fuel oil? Okay, they got connections with the Outer Rim. They got connections with the Sons of Caledon. That's pretty baller. Seed can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start?
Seed stares straight into the Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Let's change the subject.
Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete.
You were just looking for an excuse to stare into Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear's serviced at the armory.
Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes, too.
Also, from what people tell me, Seed has kind of like a connection to Wise and Bell, but I'm not so sure yet. So...
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
I swear to God, if all AI was like Fairy, the world would be such a better place.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as his sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
There needs to be a Fairy app for ChatGPT to be just like Fairy. Because I swear to God, if someone can make an AI assistant app like Fairy, I would install that immediately.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Wise can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Which reminds me, I really, really hope Fairy's VA is doing all right. Allegra Clark, aka Beto, in Genshin Impact is also the voice of Fairy, and Allegra's been having some really, really bad vocal cord issues. I'm really, really hoping she's doing all right. She's like really, really sick. From what I heard in some dialect, in some recorded stuff, Fairy's voice lines are muted, and it's because of Allegra being very, very sick with her vocal cord. So I'm hoping she has a really strong recovery. The fact that she was able to pull through and do some Beto lines for the Lantern Rite event before she got sick was actually really, really noble of her. From what I heard, she's one of those people that doesn't like to stay bedridden while sick. She wants to get up and actually do some things that she can still do. But in this case, her vocal cords got really, really worn down. So I'm hoping nothing but the best for her right now.
I saw some new data with my eye implant in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Wise, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Wise.
Alright, the bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passes. Ah, just like my leg, no spasms. Ah, I swear I'm in pure zen right now thanks to these things. That's Orphe and Seed's voices. Let's go check out what's happening. I swear Seed never goes anywhere without her segue. She is so cute. Oh my god, Seed, you're adorable. I'm so glad I pulled Seed. I am so glad I got Seeb. Seeb. And then Trigger, the wife, is still up there, still tall as ever. What's up with this Bang Boo? Uh-oh. Is the little one you brought back from the Hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bang Boo squad, what was it? The Bang Boo squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bang Boo's distress signal and rushed over. Wait, what about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. You see what I mean? Seed is just as messed up, if not more, than Bernice. Who says that so nonchalantly with a straight face? Let's pay our respects. This Bang Boo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Let me fix him up. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bang Boo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Oh boy, one of these things again. Oh joy, how can I ever not get tired of this? Video footage is restored. Images from inside the Hollow stream out through the Bang Boo's data port.
All units be advised.
Holy!
A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma. Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Holy. Gunshots ring out from a distance.
Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. 4 and 5 o'clock. Oh, Exaltus troops in disguise?
Oh, yo! What? They had to censor the swearing. Oh my god. I haven't seen this since the, since like the Cun and Hairs chapter. Wow. Oh shit, is that the fucking Exaltus in disguise?
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
I didn't realize I was playing an episode of South Park censored.
Are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down. God, reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles launching in on the right. We need backup.
The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. I know, right? Swears in a Hoyo game? Like, I haven't heard the beeping and stuff like that since the Cun and Hairs chapter, and that was like ages ago. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead. So it is the Exaltus.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Yeah, Paimon does say pissed, but like, honestly, I don't really consider that a swear. Like, it kind of reminds me when, It kind of reminds me of oh god, I forgot who says it, but I know one person goes like, that son of a... I think it might have been Escoffier during her quest, during her character quest. She was like, that 2-bit son of a... And I'm like, whoa, 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 Escoffier? I'm also pretty sure Yehoda said it too during the Nodcry story, like earlier, where she was like, that son of a... And I'm like, whoa, Yehoda. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma, they look like the dead brought back to life. The dead? The dead, but they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Oh, Sandrone. Yeah, it was Sandrone who says it. That son of a... And I'm like, yo, whoa, hold up. Sandrone got a mouth on her. Yeah, it was Sandrone towards the doctor, yeah. Stuff from 11 years back. If they truly are the dead returned, how could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? More like some kind of miasma creatures. Still, the fact that these creatures can take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator... The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way the Exaltas should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. See, I thought Isolde would be the shady one, but then I met General Lorenz, and I'm like, yeah, I think I found out who's going to be the enemy for this chapter. Together with Obel's squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
For real, everyone do be shady as hell in here, like... How could someone ignore the Colonel's orders?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Uh-oh.
You don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Oh god, I wish Orphe would say straight up, do you want me to be real, Captain Magus, or do you want me to lie?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
For real. I've never been an active service member, but as someone who has been around in like with military family for a long time, I will say this: you question your superior at all, it's grounds for a court-martial, period. Like, it is grounds for insubordination, for an insubordination charge on a court-martial.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus!
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Alright, I won't let you down.
On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too.
Yo, look at Magus's eyes. You can tell, like, she's ready for blood.
Save it. We're well aware.
Like, going normal, and then she has, like, that red spiral-looking eye kind of thing.
Obel never fails a mission.
Damn right. God, I would love to be a member of Obel Squad. I really would. Alright, get ready to move out in a surprise attack. Every second counts. Alright, let's prepare first. Who do I have? Who's going to be here? Hey, my girls! My girls! My girls! And Orphe. I gotta check something real quick.
Awaiting further instructions.
I am so close to Max and Soldier. I just gotta get these parts done, and then that'll be set for her skill. I do gotta get a couple more things for her though, because I do need a fire damage bonus. But other than that, she's really close. She's really getting close.
Awaiting further instructions.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
I really want to get Seed up there more. God, Seed's so adorable.
I really like your scent.
I need to get a crit rate and... Wait, I don't have a crit rate for Seed? Oh, wow, I don't. Holy. I actually don't have a crit rate option for Seed. Oh, that's why, because the substats are just as good.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, Seed needs a crit rate and an electric damage bonus for her, but I forgot that I don't have that. I have an anomaly mastery for her, but the substats are really good. The crit it's a crit, what was it? You saw the substats right there. It was crit rate, crit damage, HP, and attack percentage. Like, they were all percentages, and I'm like, I cannot let that down.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it has to be Lorenz. It has to be Lorenz who is our enemy in this chapter.
So if we rule out interference...
Only the...
Oh, right.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I.
I already dealt with that part. I just got to do this again. Okay. Obel Squad, move out. Let's do it. I don't know a lot about Orphe.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert. Like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Okay, Magus, pero tranquilo. Like, your eyes are really scaring me right now.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
Alright, the intel may not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
You know, Magus, I respect that. I respect that. Do you ever have that one senior in, like, anywhere, be it, like, school, work, or, like, an event or something, you know, that, like, do you ever have that one person where you can, like, trust with your life because, like, you just know them that well?
I understand. So please believe me. When I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
The Defense Force people are here.
Oh?
Who goes there? Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them.
I just realized I have Seed with me, so I'm like, if I don't know how to use Orphe, I can just use Seed and Trigger. Go get him, Seed. That's another thing I love about when Seed does combos and stuff. She has an opportunity to, like, instantly, like, make them miss without having to dodge. Plus, look at Seed. Oh my god, I love how she just strolls on her little Segway. I need something like that because my leg is busted up right now. I need something like that kind of Segway thing. Jeez. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. Answering the Overseer's call, wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld cloaked in flames of vengeance. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with the witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored in this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers? But those ones emerging from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms, and they died protecting New Eridu. These Exaltist scum. How dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard. But then, what they see is the sight of Allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Oh, here we go. Just as expected.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Right. Support the operation. Look at the Magus's face right now. Even Magus is like, oh, hell no.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right. And we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Angie, right? Angie gun.
But at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You've put respect on Captain Magus's name.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones.
Seed telling it like it is, yes.
If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Seed! You see what I mean? She's more messed up than Bernie.
Hey, are you threatening me?
If it's Seed, it ain't no threat, my guy. That is a guarantee.
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
I don't know. Let's ask Major General Lorenz.
Fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
The fact that Magus is literally a gun attached to Orphe's tail, but she still gets the captain marking, that's really cool. Or is it more of a they because like they're a robot? They're an AI now.
In all directions.
These second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush?
Oh yeah.
We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Alright, encrypted documents detected on this device, access, and we may be working with poor Salumix, but they aren't exactly saints. They'd sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Look at Eos, man! Oh my god, I love this little guy. Damn it. Of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city? Just what have these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. Alright, yeah, we don't really have a choice. Oh, Ethereal?
Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
Can't really control my strength.
Go get him, Seed!
Help is here, Seed. Ether vision activate.
I wish Trigger actually did have a snipe function. Like, actually having a snipe mechanic.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
Lucro?
We're counting on you again this time.
Wait, as in Porcelumix Lucro? Why is Obsidian Squad here?
You're here in the hollow. In person?
The squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Porcelumix safety inspection.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway... we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
You even know that I'm an envoy?
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
All right. Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
You're good, Orphe. You're good, boo-boo. I think we all know that Lorenz is kind of like shady as hell, so...
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
The reason they were
This place is
here...
not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well, and now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Oh my god, Seed.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yo, Magus's eyes always scare me. Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Great Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was... The price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. If that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I've heard were true, without a doubt. Once I achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaethon is with the Defense Force right now, and that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. And that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed. That youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Well then. I'm calling it. The Overseer has to be their teacher, because, like, they know way too much about us. Like, I don't think the teacher's dead. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet these past few days. Why is the Defense Force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, a new face, and not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the... what was it? Apostle Squad? Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, whatever, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played a part. Stay silent. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? The others don't have any say on this. Lucro is here too? Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you returned safely. You're really laying it on thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the Mayor and Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcelumex's property. It's quite the haul. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there have been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. So about the Porcelumex? It's true that certain individuals within Porcelumex, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltus. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcelumex is clean of any further criminal associations. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with the Exaltus, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes, Colonel Isolde stated in the report that the Obscura should pose an extreme risk. Could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Okay, but like... Oh, well, Orphe has something to say about it.
These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning.
So, what's the Defense Force's next move?
Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exaltus have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought victory would come so easy.
Well, the Exaltus won't be that easy.
You've faced the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel, and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura before the city, across the city before the operation began, too.
Did the Colonel know about the risk of the Obscura all along?
Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit, Proxy?
Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Obel Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate. Are they, though?
The Exaltus! the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
Were they really, though?
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
It really is.
Commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltus leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Oh, man.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Phaethon, I have no right to stop moving forward.
Excuse me, Mr. Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from TOPS is here to see you.
From TOPS?
Don't ask about the specifics. You'll just have to go and see for yourself.
It's probably that... Is it Lucro again? No, it's Damien. Okay. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltus stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another.
Mm-hmm.
I have no place in TOPS any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
So you're in a pretty risky position as well.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquei Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Rinquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Miss Savior? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. Oh, her!
Savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Krampus Compliance Authority?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other
Wait,
apart.
round table? Oh.
The condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch.
Uh-oh.
This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
So you really are a disaster.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Lil Bun Bun, right? Lil Free Bun Bun. Alright, it's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Mike. Oh, look at Seed. I like how she's trying to, like, be taller than Trigger with the segue. Proxy. Proxy. Oh my god, Trigger. I know next to nothing about Zhao, but I would... Yeah, like, I don't know anything about Zhao either. Like, the Krampus... I know the Krampus story is next. I believe so. I don't know yet, but, you know. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. A night op? Is it spin the bottle? Oh, please tell me it's spin the bottle, and please tell me it's just me and Trigger. Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Shh, move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. Seed and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack. Why Orphe?
Soldier Orphe.
Oh, don't tease Orphe.
You two again? And now you have the Proxy as an accomplice too?
Accomplice?
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Prohibited items? What do you mean, Seed?
Excuse me! First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Well, then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Aww.
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
I'll take care of those.
Mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
In the breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Obel Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. Yo, those sound pretty good, actually. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
Alright.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
You can trust me. Just like how you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission.
So Orphe's a bioweapon?
In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life.
Wait, so Orphe's a clone of Magus?
Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy,
she's right.
you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
It's as someone wise once told me, the circumstances of your birth are irrelevant. It's what you choose to do with the gift of life that makes you who you are. So, like, yeah, even though even though Orphe is a clone of Magus, she's still her own person. Like, it doesn't even matter if she's a clone. Like, it really should not matter. It's kind of like... How do I put it this way? Like, if anyone remembers the Marvel comics, like when it comes to Spider-Man, right? Peter Parker has a clone out there, a perfect clone of himself named Ben Reilly, right? AKA Scarlet Spider. And Ben Reilly is his own person. It doesn't matter, like, you know, it shouldn't really matter, like, what this is all about. You know what I mean? So, hold up a second. God of War Greek Trilogy, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. Yo, what? Oh my god. Yo, we're getting a new Dead or Alive? We're getting a new Dead or Alive. We got a God of War Greek Trilogy remake, so we're getting God of War 1, 2, and 3 remade. And we're getting a new Metal Gear Solid. Oh, and a new Castlevania? Oh. Wait, my mic keeps cutting off? Wait, did my mic just cut off? Hold on. Let me try to... Alright, how about now? Anything good? Everything good here? Actually, you know what? Give me one quick second, because I do have to use the bathroom. So, like, give me one quick second. I'm just going to put it right here. Because it does take a while. It takes a while for me to, like, get on my feet with this whole thing. I can't hear you anymore all of a sudden. Oh, now you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, it's probably because this mic connection. But yeah, give me one quick second, because I gotta go to the bathroom. And like I said, it's really... Can you still hear me, by the way? Are you still able to hear me? Give me one second.
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
Okay, what the hell? Am I on now, or?
Okay, what the hell?
Okay, there I am. What the hell? That was weird.
What the hell? That was weird.
Oh my good Christ. What is going on with this headset? Ugh.
Good Christ. What is going on with this headset?
All right, let me just get myself back into position and... Yeah, that was my fault. I was trying to... I gotta check the specs on this mic. I don't know, but... Oh, hold on, leg's starting to spasm. I think I need to get the meds again. Okay, but you hear me now, right? Okay, cool. You hear me. That's all that matters. So basically what I was saying earlier, right? Basically what I was saying earlier is that, yeah, even though Orphe is a clone of Magus, you know, the fact that she's even saying stuff like, you know, oh yeah, you know, everyone's saying I'm my own unique thing, but like, that's all I am is just a tool. But what she needs to understand is, as someone once said, the circumstances of your birth are irrelevant. It's what you choose to do with the gift of life that makes you who you are. And that's what Orphe needs to realize. That's what Orphe needs to understand. Even though she's a clone of Magus, and is supposed to be like a super soldier kind of thing, she's still her. And that's what makes her, that is what makes her unique. You feel me? Oh, wait, here, just let me... I just got to get my painkiller and muscle relaxer again. Because my leg was starting to spasm up and stuff, so... oh, come on, get back in that bag, you. Thank... holy... Ooh. See, also, Pekka, right? Like... Like, the thing about what I was saying earlier with the whole clone aspect, so for those familiar with, you know, the Marvel comic universe, right? Spider-Man, Peter Parker has this clone, a perfect clone of himself named Ben, who calls himself Ben Reilly, you know, the Scarlet Spider. And, what was it? Even though he's a perfect clone of Peter, he's still his own unique thing. That doesn't make him Peter.
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Oh yeah, no, for real. Peko always saw herself as a tool for, you know, for the Kuzurihu clan. But she's much more than that, you know, like she likes cute stuff. She wants to actually just be a girl. But she feels like because of what she is, she can't be anything more than just a tool. And I felt bad for her. I think that's what made me a total like fanatic of Pecco anyway.
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Alright, we'll need to find some help elsewhere.
Have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders.
You know, that reminds me, there needs to be a Spider-Man game that revolves around Ben Reilly. Really, I would love that. Not just a simple skin, right, of Scarlet Spider, or like, you know, the Ben Reilly costume that we get for Peter Parker, you know, for his version of Spider-Man. I would love to actually have a game that features around Ben Reilly, because he is such an underrated character. But everyone is way too focused, you know, on Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Miguel O'Hara, and Gwen Stacy.
Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishu and Sufu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the Defense Force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the Defense Force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
We're talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
All we can do now is pray that Rinkway Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight.
True, he's not the only known Spider-Man anymore, which is true. But again, I really want there to be like a story revolving around Ben Reilly, because like he's much more than just a clone. And, you know, like going around as Scarlet Spider, even taking place of Peter Parker for a while, you know, like to try to, while Peter's like up in space dealing with some bullshit, he decides, you know what, I am Peter's clone. Let me just assume his title for a while, you know, and make it like everything's okay.
There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Oh, Shifu's bird. Throw more characters into the spot. For real, like, I really wanted to see Ben Reilly, but, like, I get it. There was already two Peter Parkers. There was Ultimate Peter Parker that dies in that universe with Miles Morales, and then there's OG Peter Parker. Is this Swabian Temple?
I think I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent, and that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister! By the way, your dear sister is here too.
Someone's messing with our Junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
Right?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Was it Yishuan's Shifu's technique?
Did Yishu and Sufu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Alright, you lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Punning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
Oh, I'm I really am back. Okay. You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up in the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. I can't help but these guys are just boring. I'm sorry. This job has really been tough on you, Wise. Senior sister is the best. A proxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? All right, Yishuang, what do you have to say about it? You know what? I have enough. Oh, shoot. Can I try? Let me see. Nothing. All right. I'll do 2 10 pulls. Use those allegedly. Right? Nah, I feel ya. You ever have 3 corns all across the board? Nothing. Oh, sweet. I can get that on Billy because I do need that. I'll probably do 1 10 pull each. Had a feeling. All right, last one. Oh! Okay, now I need to get Yishuan. You're next, Shifu. Hey, hold up. City fund benefits. All right. Oh, I could get the maximum for Bernice. I don't have a rupture. Radio wave journey. That's a support one. I don't have that one. I have that one for my who do I have on that one? Harumasa? Yeah, I have that one for Harumasa. You know what? Nah, I'll get Electro Lip Gloss because I do want I do want something good for Bernice right now.
Yahoo! Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Perfect. Maxed Electro Lip Gloss. Really good for her. When their enemies afflicted with attribute anomaly, the equipper's attack increases by 16% and they deal an additional 25% more damage. Perfect. Because I do need that, especially for Bernice. Especially when she applies more attribute anomaly. You explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura. Oh my god.
Hand over the proxy.
Uh-oh. I know who that is.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Uh-oh.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Uh-oh.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
Can't say that I'm absolutely certain.
Can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Rinquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate? Even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
Uh-oh.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Uh-oh.
Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels.
Oh, that ain't good.
Rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
Oh,
Rambling about this time.
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Oh my god, I love you, Seed.
The Exaltus in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltus control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltus operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltus rats are still stirring up trouble.
Rat!
If they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
I heard rat.
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
And let's move out. Obel Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeyed orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, than Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians who paid dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
Alrighty.
The attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obel Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obel Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Aww.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
It will definitely be a long day. But unfortunately, this is all the time I have for right now. I need to get on the rest of my dailies, and then I got a long physical therapy session happening tomorrow. So, but it's a good thing too, because this fast acting stuff, oh man, my leg has never felt more calm. So I'm gonna call it for today. I'm also gonna see what's going on with this mic and see what's up. So yeah, there is that. So tomorrow I'm definitely gonna get back on track with more Star Rail, because Star Rail, it didn't really, I wasn't able to do Star Rail right now because it was updating. I don't know if it's still updated, but whatnot, but it's gonna get good. So yeah. There is that. After physical therapy, I'm definitely going to get back on Star Rail, and I'm also going to see what's going on with this headset, because this headset is brand new. There's no way it could be messed up already. But I'm going to finish the rest of my dailies and stuff, and then I'm going to head to bed because I got an early morning tomorrow. All right, guys, so that'll be enough for today. Possible scuff happening, but you know what? It happens. It happens. So until then, guys, everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay golden. I'll catch y'all next time.